college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Now here's the toss play. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Jayhawks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Marshall. He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
The Jayhawks line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Jayhawks. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he's brought down after a short. Make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 17. On to punt it away.
Jayhawks offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Marshall. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Third down coming. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Kansas 7, Northern Illinois 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Jayhawks will send the punt team onto the field. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And your Northern Illinois Huskies will take over first and 10.
The Huskies offense retakes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Gets some space around the 30. You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Toss play to the outside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The Jayhawks line up on 1st and 10 now. Sticking with the running game. In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Let's go on the move, launching deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And it's intercepted.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. He'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's going to take off here. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. He doesn't have enough for the first down.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And bulldozing his way through. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. His defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They convert to BAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score Kansas 21, Northern 0.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Jayhawks will kick this away to begin the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Hey, Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Making people miss. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's third down for the offense. Here's a carry for the fullback. Tackle, but first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Jayhawks getting set on first and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Jayhawks are looking to keep this drive going. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Marshall. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The Huskies offense retakes the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Finding some room with the 25. Brought down after a big gain and a 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
And that's a 1st down for the offense. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Kansas 21, Northern Illinois 7.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's looking to scramble. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. It's an option look. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Marshall. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And the comeback continues. That's a crucial score. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Powers through. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now it's second down here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And now a carry here for the fullback. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Running with purpose. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One of those critical third down plays coming up. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
First down for the offense.
The Jayhawks will line up on 1st and 10. The DB's backing off from the line now. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this